What if I told you that right now, in this exact moment, your cat is saying something important? Not with sound, not with movement, with something so quiet, so subtle, that most owners miss it every single day of their lives. Today you stop missing it. 7 signs, 7 secrets. And by the time we hit number 7, I promise you, you are going to feel something about your cat that you have never felt before. Let's go. Number 1, that slow blink is not random. Your cat is across the room, watching you, still and calm. And then, slowly, their eyes close halfway, like they're melting, like they're drifting off. And then they open again. You looked away. You kept scrolling. You had absolutely no idea what just happened. In 2020, researchers at the University of Sussex discovered that this moment, this tiny, half-second blink, is one of the most significant emotional signals in the entire animal kingdom. When owners slow blinked at their cats deliberately, the cat slow blinked back, every time, and then walked closer, every single time. Dr. Karen McComb, who led the study, called it the feline version of a smile, a conscious, deliberate signal of trust and deep contentment. But here is what makes it extraordinary. Cats are hunters. Their eyes are their survival. Closing them, even halfway, requires the brain to make a decision that says, right now, with this person, I am safe enough to lower every guard I have. Your cat is not being sleepy. They are choosing vulnerability. And in any species, in any language, that choice has one name. Tonight, slow blink back. Watch what happens. Feel what it is. Number 2, the loaf means you did something right. All 4 paws tucked under the body, eyes half closed, tail wrapped around the base. Your cat looks like a small, peaceful bread roll that achieved enlightenment. It looks like absolutely nothing. But underneath that stillness, biology is making a very loud statement. Research into feline stress physiology found that cats who regularly loaf in open spaces near their owners have measurably lower cortisol, the stress hormone, than cats who sleep curled tight or hide away. Lower cortisol means the nervous system is in its calmest, healthiest, happiest state. The brain has stopped running its threat program. Everything has settled. And notice where your cat loafs. Not the empty bedroom, not the quiet hallway. Near you. Always near you. Because you are the variable. You are the specific thing in their environment that makes the cortisol drop. That bread loaf shape is not laziness. It is a biological report card. And it says, because of you, everything is okay. Number 3, that little trill is ancient. There is a sound your cat makes that most owners have heard their entire lives and never once understood. It is tiny, rolling, musical, half a second long, like a question mark made of birdsong. You probably called it cute. You had no idea it was sacred. Researchers who spent years cataloging every cat vocalization found something that completely reframes this little sound. Meowing was invented by cats almost entirely to talk to humans. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. But trilling is ancient. It begins in the very first week of a kitten's life when the mother uses it to call her babies toward her. To say, I am here, we are safe, follow me, you are not alone. It is literally the first sound any cat ever hears that means love. And adult cats do not trill at strangers. Animal behaviorists are clear. Trilling only appears between individuals with a genuine, established emotional bond. So, when your cat trills at you the moment you walk through the door, they are reaching back into the oldest, most sacred memory in their emotional archive, the sound their mother made when she wanted them to know they were loved. And they are playing it for you. Because in their world, you became what their mother was, the beginning of safety, the definition of home. Number 4, that gift was their whole heart. Deep breath, because I know what happened. Your cat dropped something at your feet. Maybe a toy, maybe something significantly more alarming. And your reaction was horror. But hear me out, because what your cat did in that moment was one of the most emotionally loaded things they are capable of. Ethologists studying feral cat colonies documented something called prosocial gifting. When a female cat is deeply bonded to her colony, safe, connected, emotionally full, she brings prey back to share. Not because she has to, because in the language of cat biology, providing for someone is how you say, "You belong to me." And here is the critical detail. This behavior only appears in cats whose emotional needs are completely satisfied. Anxious cats don't gift. Stressed cats don't gift. Only cats who are so full of contentment that they have something left over to give. Only they gift. Your cat looked at you across every meal, every quiet afternoon, every ordinary day, and made a verdict. You are family, not a roommate, family. And that horrifying deposit at your feet was the most loving sentence they know how to write. Number 5. Needing is the oldest memory they have. Go back to the very first conscious experience your cat ever had. Eyes still sealed. Legs that don't work. A world that is nothing except darkness, warmth, and 2 tiny paws pressing rhythmically against their mother while their brand new brain floods with oxytocin, the bonding hormone, for the very first time. That is needing, the first physical act the brain ever associates with being completely, unconditionally loved, and that association never leaves. It gets written into the nervous system at a cellular level and stays there for the entire life of that cat. Now here is what stunned researchers studying human-animal bonding. When an adult cat needs on their owner, relaxed, purring, completely at ease, the oxytocin levels of both the cat and the owner rise measurably, simultaneously. 2 different species, 2 different nervous systems, 1 shared biochemical moment of love. Your cat placed you inside their oldest memory, the warmest, safest, most loved moment their brain has ever recorded. And they wrote your name into it. Every time they need on you, they are not just comfortable, they are home. Number 6. That belly-up nap took months to earn. Your cat is on their back, belly completely exposed, legs flopped out everywhere, looking absolutely ridiculous. And you took a photo and kept walking. But what you walked past is one of the most vulnerable things your cat is biologically capable of. The belly is where every vital organ lives. Every survival instinct your cat carries, from a lineage millions of years old, has one job: protect it. Always. Never expose it. Because in the wild, belly up means dead. For your cat to sleep in that position, the brain's threat detection center, the amygdala, has to go completely, genuinely quiet. Not tired, quiet. Because the evidence your home provided, day after day, week after week, was so consistent and so safe that the brain finally updated its entire threat model. Its conclusion: nothing here will hurt us. That conclusion took everything you gave them. Every gentle movement, every meal at the same time, every time you came home, all of it accumulated and weighed by a brain that never stops checking whether trust is deserved. The belly-up nap is the brain's final answer. It is. Because of you, completely. Number 7, they keep finding your room. This last one is the quietest, the simplest, the easiest to miss every single day, and somehow the most honest of all 7. Your cat does not have to be near you. Cats were never bred to need human company the way dogs were. They chose us, slowly, on their own terms, and they keep choosing every single day whether to be near us or not. So when your cat follows you from room to room for no reason, when they settle beside your desk while you work, when they find the spot on the couch closest to you, they are not being random, they are voting. With their body, with every quiet choice about where to spend their time. Animal behaviorists call this proximity seeking. And in cats, it is the most honest indicator of genuine emotional attachment that exists. And here is what makes cats uniquely trustworthy on this. They cannot lie. They cannot sit beside someone they don't want to be near. They cannot perform warmth they don't feel. There is no politeness in a cat. No performance. What you see is always the truth. And the truth is, out of every corner of every room available to them, they keep choosing the corner closest to you. Not because they have to, because that corner is where everything feels right.